There's recording. Okay. Conference recap. Conference 2019 recap. Okay. This year was like, I always say, oh, every year is different than the year before. But you guys, this year was like amazing. And Victoria was her first conference and Hannah, it wasn't, those two that are on. And so I'm going to have them share kind of their thoughts and aha moments and their favorite parts here in just a minute. But my favorite part about conference this year, you guys, was it was so like, it felt like the whole time we were there, it felt like arms are wrapped around us, like corporate hears us, sees us, knows exactly what we need to simplify every area of our business, of this company. And you guys, 2 years ago, we were the most competitive compensation plan in network marketing. Well, the last 2 years, network marketing has evolved immensely, right? Amongst companies and products and compensation plans. And so our company has been strategizing of ways to get ahead again. And I'm excited because we got a whole new doctor. And that's why you're seeing a lot of the new products, you're seeing a lot of the new ingredients come around, because we have very, very knowledgeable people in corporate that know and are staying ahead of what basically the way of the world right now, right? So I loved conference because not only that reason, we saw really like the true heart of our company, but really just feeling like family and simplicity, and knowing that no matter your background, no matter how long you've been in this business, no matter if you're brand new in this business, you will be successful if it works. And so a couple things that I'm going to start touching on is Thursday most of us flew in to conference Wednesday, and we flew to conference Wednesday. Thursday is always the opening day. So Thursday is check-in, and then and we had like a welcome hangout with Denise Walsh, which is the number 4 moneymaker in the company and also our upline. And we went into recognition that night. Recognition was so awesome that night. They've always done recognition and worship on the first night, but I love the way they did things this year. Like, they didn't leave anybody out, you guys. It felt like every person in every seat mattered. And it's always felt like that, but it was so different, just the feeling and the emotion. And they recognized like Give Back winners, and they recognized the Millionaires Club and Top 150. And just so much. Like, we literally, people who they thought they were like going on stage to talk, no, they were getting recognized for awards. And it was just really cool, just what corporate was recognizing people for. Then we went into worship that night, and worship is always killer, always knocked it out of the park. I loved worship. After worship that night, we ended up heading home, got ready for Friday session. Friday session was just like, boom, right out of the park, like game on, let's do it. And what I enjoyed a lot about Friday was corporate is starting to really work with samples, because I know a lot of people really want to try things first, right? And so now corporate nailed it. Like Monday morning, Mark and Cindy, our CEO and his wife, kept saying that we used to be the wrap company, you guys, and now we're the it company. We are the it company that has products for everyone. And you guys, we have never, and I mean never, in 6 years that I've been in this business, have had a supplement that everybody has had results on. Thermofy X is an absolute like water or product that's going to blow everybody out of the water. Not only that, but now the new Hydrate, everybody drinks water, and so many people love vitamin water. And I'm just so excited for Hydrate. And then you got the keto coffee pods, where some people weren't really a fan of just a keto coffee taste. Now they have a different taste. Like, they're strategizing very, very smart with the chocolate grains on the go. That, again, people have been asking that, and they're listening to us. So with sampling, they're starting to come out with trying to come out with everything with samples, you guys, which is crazy. We didn't have hardly anything when I first started with samples. Our new defining gel branding, you'll see all the branding is changing to a black and a white and a gray and like a marble look. So very, very sleek look. Possibly. I'm sure it's coming, Alexis. I'm sure it is. So a lot of the samples, you guys, are now going to be able to like purchase. Well, something else that's really cool is they're really trying to work on the recognition of not only our distributors, but our customers. So they are in the works right now of like, when you do a host post and you want to send a free sample, they will send the sample on their end, on corporate's end. And when they said that, I was like, poof, mind blown. Like, I hate spending the money on like one stamp for one sample, right? You're not making any money on it. So unless they're local. So I thought that was awesome. Plus also they're working on just giving back to our customers and showing that appreciation for them being customers and loving on them. So I'm really excited for that. Then we went into the presentation, the try it presentation. Have you tried it? If you have not seen it, it's super simple. It's something you could do on a one-on-one when you're meeting with a new distributor, or something if you're Zooming with a new distributor on the phone with them, or even a potential. But we're actually having a try it event this month, February 23rd, you guys, in Tri-Cities. I'm going to create an Eventbrite tonight, post it in our team page so you guys can get tickets. Tickets are going to be $5. You'll be able to try a lot of the samples there. So I'm super excited. If you have anybody in the area or guests are welcome. They are free to attend. Distributors are $5, but the try it presentation is so simplified. We used to have, I was just going to say, I just had a party pad presentation where you could flip through and follow it when you're talking to people, but now we just have a simplified try it presentation. And I love that. Have you tried it? Have you heard of it? Now going into getting started with the business, we now, obviously you guys with our new enrollment process, are you guys loving the one-page new enrollment process for distributors and loyal customers? I know I am, because I love that you don't have to go like page to page to page to page. It's all right there. Simplified enrollment process. And then I know a lot of people have been asking like, well, if you're already at the end of the checkout, how do you add in products? And people want to add products. You literally just go back to shop, add a product, add it to cart, and it'll take you all the way back to where you finished, which is pretty cool. So you don't have to like restart the information over and over. And then, so enrollment process, and then getting started. All of your training, you guys know, I went live on this yesterday. All of the training now is going to be in the Connect app. So if you're not using Connect or you don't have that downloaded and updated, make sure you do, because all the updates, all the upgrades, everything is going to be in that Connect app now. So you're getting started training. Now the new social guide, you guys, the new social guide is out of this world. Amazing. Gives you step-by-step of how to work your business on social media, how to attract people in a authentic way, and really being able to share you and share your heart and what you're about and what you want. So I love that. Really quick, girls, Victoria and Hannah, you guys are both muted, so feel free to unmute yourself at any time. But I'm just going to move forward, and then, like I said, feel free to unmute yourself. And then going into social media, I was like blown away by the social media panel, and I know you girls loved it too. So I'm going to have you share your little aha moments on this. But the social media panel, you guys, we had somebody come in from out of the company, and Julie Solomon, she's a blogger, she's a lifestyle blogger, but she was phenomenal. And it was awesome to hear her say that the It Works strategy and the way that It Works just has everything branded and works. She goes, this is phenomenal. She goes, what your company is doing and what you guys have your hands on is amazing. They're already 10 steps ahead of what is happening with social media and the world of network marketing. So it was super cool to hear. And so I'm going to share some of those things that I learned from Julie that I loved it. But she really, really talked a lot about emotion and feeling, because somebody is not joining with you because of a product. They're joining with you because of a feeling, an emotion. Okay. And so that's something that you have to remember. When somebody joins your team, they're not joining your team because they love the company and they're making $1 million already, right? They haven't even made $1. They're joining your team because of the way you made them feel. Okay. And I want you to think about that for a second. So it was funny because her daughter, they wanted to do a lemonade stand because they wanted to make money. And she was like, well, Mom, what if not everybody likes lemonade? And what if not everybody wants it? What if everybody buys it? And she said, you're not selling them lemonade. You're selling them something to quench their thirst. You're satisfying something for them. So just like you would a product, you guys, you're not necessarily selling them a product. You're selling them a solution. Right? You're providing a solution for somebody, just like you would the business. You're providing a solution, whether that's finances, whether that's friendships, whether that's fun. And so that was a big aha moment to me, that everything we have provides a solution. So are you providing the experience that you want for people to have that solution? When I go shopping online, you guys, or go to Target, or I go places because of the experience I have, right? You're not going to go shop at TJ Maxx if it's not fun. You're not going to go shop at Target if you don't have fun, right? You're going to go places that you enjoy the experience, okay? I don't go to Walmart because I don't like my experience there, okay? Bottom line, I like to go to Winco because there's 455 million people there all the time, but I'm a bargain shopper and I enjoy my experience because I save money. Think about that for a second. So everything you're doing, you're providing an experience, you're providing an emotion, you're providing a connection with a customer or a distributor So are you doing that right now? And if you're not, how can you up your experience with these customers and the distributors so that people stay around longer? And so here's another thing. Beliefs are just beliefs. You can change them. So if somebody believes that the product doesn't work, if somebody believes that the company doesn't work, something that Julie said, she goes, these are just beliefs. Beliefs can be changed at any time. Just like when we don't believe in ourselves, we can change that at any time through personal development. Through your knowledge and training of this company and these products, you can change people's belief at any time. But it starts with your own belief. Now start thinking about this. Are you attracting the right customers and repelling away from the wrong? And I freaking love this, you guys, when she brought this up. She talked about attracting and repelling, going towards the people that you want to be like, gravitating towards people that you want in this business. And even the customers, we want good customers, right? We want customers that are going to take the products. We want customers that are going to take before and after pictures. We want customers that are going to be consistent, just like with distributors. And then are you repelling away from the people that aren't? Are you distancing yourself from people that aren't? Okay. If you're sitting here saying, I'm not getting, all these people. It doesn't matter about mass enrolling, you guys. It doesn't matter about having a ton of people. It's about quality. You want quality, good people. So when you are engaging with your network, are you engaging with the right people and repelling away from the wrong people? Think about that, because you can build a business now with 3 people. 3 people you can build this business with, but you want to build it with the right people. So start thinking about the quality of people over the quantity of people, because I can enroll 20 customers and you can enroll 5 and you can have higher BV and volume than I did, even though I had more people. Okay. Think about that. Now, I really want to talk about the algorithm, because I talked about this in the live video again, but this was such an eye-opener to me too. And Victoria and Hannah, I'm going to have you guys pop in and share your aha moment about this. Was the algorithm is not a person on Facebook. It is a generated computer, okay? And so what Julie was saying was it was just mind-blowing to me, where she was like, it's not so much about what you post every day. It's about your engagement and utilizing the new tools and new features that Instagram and Facebook are offering now, because Facebook now owns Instagram. Now, the way that people are going to see your stuff, because you can't be preaching to the same choir every single day and expect to get somewhere. You're basically on a hamster wheel that's just spinning and spinning. To grow and explode your business, you have to get into new people's markets and talk to new people every single day. And we do this by post to post, Instagram stories, Facebook stories, going live using the new Instagram live feature on there as well. Julie said that every Sunday night she sits down, you guys, and creates her post for the week. She did an experiment where she didn't post one thing on Facebook for about a week, but she utilized lives, engagement, and Instagram stories and Facebook stories, and her market and network of engagement went up almost 50%. 50%. It grew because of just the interaction and engagement. Now, here's another trick that we learned. It's not putting a heart or an emoji in comments. It's writing out at least 6 words or more that's going to attract people back to your page and see that post. Okay. And that was an aha for me, because I typically will comment on a lot of stuff, but I'll put like little hearts or emojis or whatever. But actually taking the time to write a sentence, she goes, will increase your engagement almost by 7 times. Crazy. Okay. So, start thinking about, what can set you apart from other people. Okay. Start thinking about how you want to network yourself. Start thinking about the way you're networking yourself. If you were to take a look at your Facebook and your feed, would you join you? Would you want to purchase something from you? And are you attracting people back to your page because of the experience that you are providing? Hannah and Victoria, do you guys want to share anything yet before I keep going on social media? An aha moment or something that you have learned so far that tied into that?
One thing that she said about lives was that when people comment, you respond to every single one, but don't do them all at the same time, because if you spread it out over a couple of days, it'll keep boosting the signal on that live video so that more people will see it for a longer period of time, which I thought was cool, because I never really even thought of that before. And also, I just lost my train of thought. Sorry, I'm not feeling very good.
I was going to say, you don't sound good, girl.
No, I don't. If it comes back to me, I'll get back on.
Okay. Victoria, do you want to add to that? I think she's frozen.
I'm looking at my notes. just a second.
Okay, something really quick to add to that, Victoria, is I love that too, Hannah. And I didn't even think about that, you guys, because I'm always so focused on like message you to create that engagement. But she was like, I keep that live going for like 2 weeks, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't even think about that. And even if you message that person right away but didn't comment that, she goes, keep it going so that it continues to move up to the top of the news feed. One thing, whenever you're ready, Victoria, you can.
Okay, so just one note that I had was like about the Facebook algorithm thing. It's kind of, I don't know if you already said it, but like you're going to get in or get out. Can we stop that? You're going to get out what you put in. So if you're putting quality content, you're going to get out quality things as opposed to just being like half-assed about it.
Yeah, and then sometimes we wonder that, why are we not getting what we want out of it? Like you said, it's what we're putting into it. The algorithm is working with us. It's not working against us. So the people that you're constantly seeing in your newsfeed are the people that you're engaging with. So if you want new people to see your stuff, you've got to be engaging with new people, going live, using Facebook stories, using Instagram stories. And people are like, well, what do I put in there? You guys, I put the most random stuff in there. But guess what? People want to see what you're up to. People want to see what you're about. People want to see your kids, your significant other, your hobbies, your lifestyle. And it doesn't all have to be It Works. And this is what Julie was saying. She goes, you don't have to post all It Works in your newsfeed if you're doing a lot of it in your stories, because that's the first thing that pop onto people's newsfeed are the stories now. So even if they don't see your stuff in the newsfeed, they're going to see it at the top of their page and then want to go to your page because you're providing content that they can see. Something else too that was an aha moment is that we are a micro brand under a macro brand. Okay. It Works does not own us. We joined under It Works. Now we have to be our own brand under this brand. Okay. So you don't want to be posting just, an It Works picture or an It Works this and that every other post. Make it about you. Provide your own content. Provide your story, your results. Be a product of the product. I want to challenge every single one of you to fall in love with at least one product this month. Because when people see that your heart is in it, in your belief, they're going to believe it just like you do. Again, because they are buying you. They are joining for you. They're not joining because the company or the products yet, right? Okay, so you control your content, you can control your education, you can control your knowledge, your consistency. These are things that you can do and embrace to empower yourself against the algorithm, okay? Again, the algorithm is working for you, not against you, but you can, as a person, control those things. Again, you can control your content, education, knowledge, and consistency. The more you grow in this business, the more consistent you are in this business, the more knowledge that you have about what you're doing, the more the algorithm will work with you. So again, the 3 most unsaturated platforms right now that she was saying are Instagram stories, Facebook stories, the IGTV, which is an untapped market that they're really hitting on right now, and then responses. Message responses. This was something too that don't ever allow a message to not be responded to. Okay, I'm going to repeat that one more time. If somebody messages you, respond to every single message. She said that this was a huge game changer in the algorithm and a huge game changer in your network. Isn't it interesting that the people that we talk to in Messenger, we now all of a sudden see them a lot on our feed, right? So start thinking about that. So the more messages you respond to and the more conversation you have in your Messenger, it reflects on your newsfeed. The other thing too is, this was another aha moment, is why spend time on a platform if your person isn't there? Okay, I'm going to repeat that one more time. Why spend time on a platform if your person isn't there? And what she meant by this is, why take the time to go to Pinterest or Twitter or Snapchat or whatever and try to work all these platforms at one time if you know the person that you're looking for on your team or customer base is not there? My strong point, you guys, has always been Facebook. It always has. I tapped into Instagram about 3 years ago, and I work my Instagram business solely on stories, and I post maybe once a week, every other day. I don't really post a whole lot on there, but stories is where it's at for me, and I've gotten a lot of great feedback and enrollments from stories. However, I'm not going to tap into Pinterest or tap into Twitter or tap into anything else that's just going to be complicated for me. The biggest thing is to keep things simple, whether you're working the business on social media or off social media, face-to-face or over the phone. However you're working your business, be good in that one area, but not spend time on a ton of different platforms getting distracted. And then 2 things that she said were fear and faith cannot coexist. So where are you? Are you working in fear? Are you working in faith? And then grief and joy cannot be there without the other. So there's going to be pain in the process, but guess what? That's the only way you're going to grow and get better and better at this. Okay. Now, really quick, I want you guys to do a little exercise. They did this at Conference on Stage. And it was, I want you guys to just put it in the chat. So right now, if you had $100 deposited into your bank account, like right now, this very second, what would $100 do for you? Okay. I know for me, because I want these stupid shoes that are $70. So shoes, I want you to name 3 things: shoes, hair, nails, gas, and groceries would be mine. Oh, that's 4. Oh, that's 5. But just put 3 things. What would $100 do for you right this very second? Okay. Just think $100. Right now, it just got deposited in your bank account. What would $100 do for you?
And a quick note while it's in my brain, I found Julie Solomon's podcast, Influencer, on Podbean, which is an app, Podbean. And Hollis is on there too. Rachel Hollis, her podcast is also on that app. So I listen to it. And you can download them so you don't have to be connected to data to listen to them.
Good call. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to run through these really quick, and keep your phone handy on your messenger, because I'm going to ask you guys 2 more things. So it looks like pay one of my bills, food, present for my daughter's birthday, gas, car payment. I could buy the LuLaRoe stuff I wanted. Go girl. Groceries, tequila, date night, product I want, gas, clothing, having fun with my son, making a couple credit card payments, and date night, groceries, gas, date night. I love it. Okay. Now, well, there's 16 of you on there. How many said that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so there's still 6 of you. What would $100 do if it was deposited into your bank account right now? Okay. After everybody puts their $100, so friend's birthday, gas, food, take the kids out for a movie and a dinner. Now, what would $500 do for you? Okay. So you just had $500 deposited into your bank account. What would $500 do for you? Okay. And I want you to put 3 things. What would it do? Okay. So 3 things, $500 just got deposited into your bank account right now. So savings, pay for our trip in April, house remodel, vacation, food and bills, pay my copay for surgery, $5 for car payment or savings, groceries, credit card, car payment, small family trip, PUD bill, truck payment, medical bill, even more product, car payment, utilities, car payment, food, new phone as my 3-year-old shattered my screen. Oh my God. Weekend getaway, savings, date night, groceries, medical bills. Okay, I know there's a couple more of you for $500. What would $500 do for you if it was deposited into your bank account right now? After you put the $500, what would $500 do for you right now? I then want you to go to $1,000. If you had $1,000 deposited into your bank account right this very second, what would it do for you? And you guys will know what I'm talking about or why they did this here in just a second. Ooh, good planning, Echo. Christmas for next year, pay my credit card, products I want, house and down payment, house payment, medical bills, new bathtub, rent, pay bills, buy food, but gas in the car, presents for Gracie's products for family. So $1,000, investing in my favorite product, savings, pay my credit card. It would pay all my monthly bills, savings, spring break vacation, pay off a couple of credit cards, bills, savings. Now, as you guys are thinking about this, I want you to save this to your phone, okay? They had us all save it to our phone, and we wrote it down and saved it. And I want to know by like a show of hands, because you can like raise your hand on the Zoom or just put it in the chat. Do you truly believe that you can make $1,000 with It Works? Do you 110% believe that you can make $1,000? Because the first step is believing. And this was something that they said on stage is, you know exactly what it would do and provide for you and your family. Now you have to run on that belief and work your business on the belief. Okay. Oh my God, we have 10 minutes and we're not even halfway through. Okay. We might have to hop back on, guys, because there's so much. It's so good. You have to first believe that it's going to happen. Okay. People will follow you and your brand because you're not always, or because you're always real and you're not always right. You have to remember that. You need to share exactly this right here, that because if It Works, I will be able to pay all my monthly bills. I will be able to put money in savings. I will be able to pay in cash a spring break vacation. I will be able to be debt free. I will be able to pay off my credit cards. And this is what we want. We want to share our heart and share exactly what this business will provide, because belief is the first step to action. Okay. A couple things that I want you to think about tonight that they left us with on stage as well was, what was life like before It Works? Here are some things that you can share on social media. What was life like before It Works? What brings you joy? What excites you? How do you want people to feel when they come to your social media? A confused mind always says no. Let me repeat that again. A confused mind always says no. Are you giving people direction? You know, are you saying, can everyone, if everyone would please put their name in the chat? No, it's everyone put your name in the chat right now. Like, think about just the difference of those two sentences, okay? People need direction, just like you are when you're signing up a customer, when you're like, you know, feel free to just message me whenever it's easier. This is the information that I need. I always say, give me a text right now. My number is 509-531-6165. And this is the info I need, and then I'll get your order in right now. It sounds crazy, you guys, but people need direction and people need guidance, okay? They need to be told what to do and then direction of where they're headed. So if you're confusing someone, that's probably, they may not be saying yes because they're just confused, okay? Think about your post. Give people direction as well. Are you positive and inspired? God assigned you this mountain so that you can show others it can be moved, so that you can show other people that you can make $1,000 a month from a work from phone business, okay? You are your own recipe. Now it's your turn to build your own ingredients. I freaking loved this at conference because it was such like a, we're our own recipe and our own brand if It Works, and we get to create all of the ingredients that we want to create within this company. Okay. You can be your own unique self and have your own fun traits, your own background, your own why, whatever it may be, but you get to decide the ingredients to your recipe. Okay. Let's talk really quick about Facebook and Instagram lives. Victoria or Hannah, do you guys want to touch on lives? Victoria, I know that you like to go live.
I don't like to go live, but I'm going to like to go live. One thing that she said that really kind of stuck with me was, some people watch videos more than they scroll Facebook. So if they're going to see a video, they're going to watch it. And if you just start off with the business stuff, they're not going to watch it. They're going to want like personal content, what you're doing. Everybody's nosy. Everybody wants to be in the know of what everybody else is doing. They want to be in everybody else's business. So if you're talking about what you're doing, or like something funny that happened, or some lady that stole your parking spot at the grocery store, I mean, people want that kind of drama, you know? And then put like, a sentence or two about the business, or like, oh yeah, It Works is going to pay for my groceries or whatever. And honestly, even if it's not going to pay for your groceries, you know that money is coming, like, and potentially it could be paying for your groceries, or, let me look at my notes too. I just got parked, so I can do this now. Okay, timing of videos, Sunday nights. Everybody's on their phone. Sunday nights, everybody's dreading going back to work on Monday. Everybody's already complaining about having to go back to work on Monday. So Sunday nights are a good time to do videos. She talked about doing product videos around dinner and lunchtime because everybody is, you know, eating their dinner and they're like, dang, this is junk food. I probably shouldn't be eating this for dinner. You know, it's their kind of thought process during the time of the day. So you kind of want to base your post off of the general thought process of the day, I guess.
Yeah, and something that she mentioned too, to piggyback with that, is she said, you know, what is my audience going to get out of this? So is it fun? Is it exciting? Is it an experience? Or, you know, and even if you you go live and you're nervous, you're like, I don't know what to say. I do this. I still do this. Bullet points. Like, have down what you're going to talk about. So in case you get off topic or you get off subject, you're like, I don't know where to go back to. You will have those bullet points so you can get back on topic. But going live creates that personal aspect and a personal touch. Because like Victoria said, you can reach people on your lives that you can't reach in your posts, okay? When you go live and somebody hops on, say Victoria hops on or Hannah hops on or whoever, it reached 7 people's Facebook from their Facebook. Think about that. 7 different markets from theirs. So all those people couldn't see your stuff in a post, but they can all see it in a live video. So, and then this is cool. She said the people you want in the business will be on lives. So think about that. You can reach a whole different market. You're adding value, helpful context, speaking truth and love, and showing people how to do things. You can talk about parenting hacks. You can talk about your kiddos. You can talk about your Uber driver that almost killed you in Florida that I'm going to go live on that I still haven't gone live on. You can do products. Guys, my Uber driver stopped in the middle of the highway. So now I'm sure you're going to hop on my live because you want to know what happened. And I'm going to go live so you can figure out what happened. You can interview team members live. I'm going to start doing that. Interviewing people and doing like a Mommy Monday, Tip Tuesday. You can start doing those things. You can address like misconceptions about network marketing on lives. Be real and authentic, and success leaves clues, you guys. And then asking, what questions do you have for me? I always leave the ball in people's park. Okay, what questions do you have for me? And then when you're talking, be very, very direct. Okay, whatever subject it may be, throwing in at work sharing there or products or whatever, but get out there and just be yourself. You guys, I mean, look at me. I look like a hot mess. Half the time I'm like, whatever. But when you're more real, people can connect to that because they're like, she's just like me. I can do this, or I can take these products because obviously they're helping her. She has all this energy, or however you want to say it. Go ahead, Victoria, to say you unmute yourself.
The other thing too was, in your lives, if you're going to go live, you have to tell people what you want from them. It's like, if you can't just be like, oh, if you're interested, you know, let me know. You have to be like, if you're interested, put a 1 in the comments. If you want more information about, you say you're talking about 3 products. If you want information about a product, drop a 1. If you want to join the business, drop a 2. And even fake it till you make it. So even if your messenger isn't blowing up, be like, oh my gosh, I just got so many messages, you know, from whoever, and I'll get back to them as soon as possible. It's more of creating the appearance that you need to benefit so people can think that you're more, what's the word I'm looking for?
Busy?
I don't know, but yeah, more busy than, it's just the appearance you have to create so people can understand that it's a legit thing.
Yeah. And, guys, we're going to all have to hop off and hop back on. Sorry, guys. Gotta get off. Okay, really quick. Everyone hop off and then hop right back on. I have to stop it and then restart it. We have probably 20 more minutes, but there's really good segment of the last 20 minutes. So I don't want to not miss this. So everyone hop off, and then I have to get off, close the meeting, and then hop right back on with the same ID number. Okay, ready, go.